Okay. Palms up in the surrender position. Go ahead and find your hips. And on the inhale, slide your shoulder blades, your shoulders up into the ears. Big deep breath. And on the exhale, slide the shoulder blades down away from the ears. Wiggle on down a little bit more. Somebody was trying to get in. I'm hoping that's my leg. Y'all give me just a second. Take a couple more deep breaths right there. And nope. Okay. Sorry, I was hoping somebody would get in. So inhale, sliding your shoulders down this time. All the fingernails on the ground. And on the exhale, drawing in. Sits bones, tucking under. Bringing down the ribs. Let all the breath in. Inhale, heavy on the sacrum. All the way down toward the tip of the tail, past neutral. And exhale, drawing in the sits bones. Don't push on your feet. Just be heavy on your spine, tucking under, closing down the ribs, lengthening the neck. Inhale, heavy again on the spine. Past neutral, sucking in the lower belly. Exhale, drawing in the sits bones. Heavy on the spine, tucking under, pulling down the shoulders, lengthening the neck. All of your breath go. And once more, inhale, going past neutral. Sticking out the tail. Exhale, drawing in the sits bones, tucking under. Lower back, pressing into the floor without pushing on your feet. And inhale back to neutral. Exhale, turn your palms down, reach for your heels, kind of back them up. And inhale, slide the shoulders down, reaching for the heels even more. Exhale, scooping up the sits bones, tucking under, and rolling up. One vertebra at a time, extra slow. Inhale, pressing the shoulders back and the hips up. Exhale, equal weight on both feet. Use your giggle. Pressing one vertebra at a time back into the floor. Staying on the end of your head. Inhale back to neutral. Relax the tops of the thighs. Lie on the feet. Exhale, reaching for the heels, squeezing the backs of the armpits, tucking under, rolling up. Inhale, find the center of your feet. Lift your toes. Find the center of your feet. Exhale, rolling down. Keep your toes up for a couple. Down. Inhale, coming to neutral. Keep the toes up so that we're really stretching the toes and finding the center of the feet. Tucking under, rolling back up. Knees in line with the sits bones over the heels. Inhale, tug more. Equal weight on both sides of the body. Exhale, rolling down. Keep those toes up. One more time. Inhale, coming back to neutral. Reach for the heels. Exhale, tucking under. Rolling up. Feel every single vertebra. Inhale, pressing up. Stay in the center of your feet. Don't roll to that pinky toe. Exhale, squeezing and rolling back down. One vertebra at a time. Try to feel every single one. Inhale back to neutral. Relax the toes and back your feet up a little bit more. Exhale, tucking under. Rolling up again. Inhale, we're going to stay here for 2 breaths. Exhale, close the ribs, lengthen the neck. Center on the feet. Inhale, press the hips up, tuck a little bit more. And exhale, rolling down. 2 more. Inhale, back to neutral. Exhale, scooping up the sits bones, scooping up the lower belly, tucking and rolling back up. Inhale, holding it for 2 breaths. Exhale, tuck more, close the ribs, lengthen the neck. Inhale, hold, reaching the knees away from you. See if you can lengthen your neck a little bit more. Exhale, giggling. Making the ribs pull the hips down one vertebra at a time. Inhale as the lower back touches the ground. You're coming back to neutral. Just one more of those. Deep breath in. And tucking under, pulling the belly up away from the legs. Rolling up. Inhale, pressing the hips up, the shoulders back. Exhale, stay right there. Close the ribs a little bit more. Inhale, tuck more. Ladder under the belly button. Exhale, rolling down. And in, back to neutral. Exhale into happy dog, rocking back and forth. Deep breaths, keeping the belly pulled in away from the legs. Bring the shoulders down. Elbows out to the side. Let's rock and roll here. Happy wild bugs. Wild happy bugs. Get a little back massage. Really rocking back and forth. You can only do this by keeping your tummy in tight. Make sure you don't let your head go backwards. Keep your chin up. Okay, back to the center. Palms back into the surrender position. Shoulders down. Deep breath in. Exhale, feet for the ceiling. All right, so we're going to do flex the feet. Inhale, bend the knees and bring your knees in towards your belly. And then exhale, push the feet straight toward the ceiling. Like you've got a big weight on the bottom of your feet. A cannonball, holding a cannonball on our feet. Exhale, press it up. Inhale, squeeze the knees together and bend. And exhale, press it up. So try to keep equal weight on both shoulder blades and on your it. If your lower back is on the ground, that's okay. But keep trying to work the sits bones toward the wall in front of you or behind you, out that way. Anyway, working yourself towards neutral pelvis. Exhale, straighten. Inhale, squeezing the knees together, bend. Tummy really pulls in. Exhale, straighten. And one more time, squeezing the legs in. And exhale, straighten. And point the toes. Inhale, flex the feet, stretch out the pinky toes. And exhale, point. And inhale, flex. And exhale, bringing the knees back into the chest and back into the basic Pilates position. Feet on the floor. Inhale, stretch the arms behind you. Reaching, reaching, reaching out, cinching up the waist, getting long through the spine. You can pick your head up, move it, make yourself longer. Go ahead, exhale. And then inhaling again, reaching back, sucking up. Exhale, drawing in the pelvic floor and rolling across the shoulder blades into the chest. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And inhale, going back, pressing the head into the floor, pressing the fingernails into the floor. And exhale, drawing in the belly and rolling forward again. Slow motion, moving through, honey. Inhale, pressing back. Getting longer and skinnier. Exhale, squeezing forward and hold it till you run out of breath. Make sure you're in neutral pelvis and draw in all the way around the belly button. Squeeze it in tighter. Inhale, pressing back. Exhale, squeezing forward. Squeeze that belly button in tighter, tighter, tighter. Making a circle all the way around it. In. Inhale, pressing back. Pressing the head to the floor. Exhale, drawing up the pelvic floor. Up with the head. In with the belly button. All the way around it. Inhale, pressing back. One more of these. Exhale, squeezing forward. Squeeze it, squeeze it, squeeze it. And inhale, pressing back. And exhale, bend the elbows and bring one knee to tabletop. And then the other. All right, go ahead and flex the feet. So bend the elbows, the fingertips, the index finger to touch, but like making this triangle over the head. Inhale, bringing one foot to the floor, point the toe, press from the under butt to the heel into the floor. Exhale, pull back in, close the rib, center the body. Other side. Inhale, pressing that heel into the floor. Use the inner thigh, feel it all the way down the leg. Exhale, pull back in. Inhale, pressing into the floor. Keep pulling the belly up away from the legs. Exhale, squeezing in. Inhale, press. Exhale, pull. Close those ribs. Inhale, try to hold the ribs down. Exhale, pull it in. Other side, inhale, press. Staying on neutral. Exhale, pull. Once more on each side like this. Inhale, pressing. And exhale, pull. Keep your neck long. Every time you work on closing your ribs, you lengthen the neck. Last one of those. Go ahead and inhale to frog. And exhale, pressing the heels out. Go through the ball of the foot and pointing the toes. Inhale, toes back, ankles and knees in. Exhale, squeeze it back out. Inhale, pulling in. Exhale, squeezing out. Closing the ribs. Inhale, pulling in. And one more. Exhale, squeezing out. Inhale, pulling in. And on this exhale, reaching forward, grabbing the heels. And inhale, reclining already into a happy baby. So pulling the shoulders down away from the ears. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Into this. Bringing one knee closer to the floor. The other, rock back and forth. Big happy go. As you tilt to one side, if you want to work on straightening the other leg, go for it. Just keep pulling your innards in. Make sure you're pulling everything between the sits bones in and up, away from the legs. Shoulders down. Go ahead and bring the heels together and push your knees out to the side for a little bit more inner thigh stretch. Again, lifting the pelvic floor. And then we can let go and let the knees come in and put the feet down. And let's go ahead and take the knees out to the side. And we'll do our chest lift rotation. So cradling the head above the ears on the sides of the head. And go ahead and inhale, pull the shoulders into the ears. And exhale, push them away. Feel the armpits pressing down into the ribs. Inhale, sucking up the pelvic floor. And exhale, reaching across. Squeezing really hip and hold it there till you run out of breath. Make sure your neck's not switching. Inhale, press the head back into the floor. Lengthen the body, sucking everything up. Exhale, lifting the pelvic floor, then reaching across and holding it here. Letting the head rest in your hand. Keep squeezing in on the inside of the sit bone. Inhale, pressing back, pushing into the floor. Exhale, shoulders down and reach across. Then hold. Support your head. Make sure you're looking kind of up. Don't want to look down at your knees. Squish your neck. Inhale, pressing back. Exhale, squeezing in, pinching, pulling the rib to the hip. Not the neck. It's the abs that we're trying to work here. Inhale, pushing back. Once more on each side. Exhale, squeezing over. Stay in the center of your hips. Stay in neutral. Inhale, pressing back. Head into the floor. Last one. Exhale, squeezing across and hold, 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 hold. And reaching back into the floor. Inhale, pressing the arms out to the side. And exhale, bringing the head straight over the shoulders. So keep lifting in the pelvic floor. Let's inhale, reach for the ceiling. And exhale, reach the shoulders back towards each other and down into the ribs and giggle. Inhale, reach the fingers to the ceiling, stretching the shoulders away from each other. And then exhale, pressing the neck together, down and giggle and lengthen the neck. One more time. Inhale, sucking in, reaching, stay on the edge of your head. Exhale, pull the shoulders down, down, giggle, and stay right there. Deep breath. On the exhale, back your feet up, and we're going to pick the hips straight up, squeezing the under butt and the side butt. Inhale, come down. And exhale, squeeze in the very bottom of the bottom and lift. Inhale, coming down. And exhale, drawing in, lifting it in. One more time, inhale down, and exhale, squeeze in, up and hold. Inhale, try to bring, tilting one knee to the floor. Exhale, squeeze the hips back up to center. Inhale, tilting at the waist, twisting at the waist, tilt. Other knee to the floor. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, come down. And taking the arms out to the side. Go ahead and give another inhale. And exhale, pulling the knees back up to center. And inhale, reaching the arms behind you. Go ahead and come onto the tip of your tail, the tips of your toes, and maybe the end of your head so that you're pushing, really arching the back. If you can get onto just your hips, very good. All right, on the exhale, tucking the tail, drawing the knees into the belly, tucking the chin and rolling into a little ball. Then squeeze and hold. Inhale, reverse. Going on to towards the sits bones, past neutral. Onto the tip of the head. Exhale, drawing in. All the way into a little ball. Squeeze, pulling the knees in. Inhale, going past neutral. Onto the tip of the head. You can pull your shoulders up, or you can keep your shoulders on the ground, whatever feels best to you, but really push the head into the floor. And exhale, tuck the tail, lower back into the ground, and then pick the head up and roll into your little ball. Squeeze. Inhale, reverse. Working all of the extensors, even the extensors in the neck, pushing the head into the floor, really working the extensors, lower extensors around the SI joints. Exhale, drawing in the lower belly, tucking under, squeezing into a little ball, and stay there. Grab the bottom of your feet for the double leg stretch. Inhale, reaching out. Exhale, squeeze around. Inhale, reach out, arms and legs. Exhale, around, keeping the shoulders down. Inhale, suck it in and squeeze it in. Two more. Inhale, holding in. Exhaling around. Last one. Stretch and squeeze. Inhale, put the head down. Exhale, let one leg go down and straighten the other. Inhale and make the toes back, come back towards your nose. So holding on to one leg, pressing the other one into the floor. Exhale, make a foot circle in one direction. Inhale, toes back toward the nose. Exhale, make a foot circle in the other direction. Inhale, pulling that leg back. And exhale, switch legs. Inhale, stretching the toes back towards your nose. Exhale, make a foot circle in one direction. Inhale, pulling the toes back towards your nose. Exhale, foot circle in the other direction. Inhale, stretch. And exhale, knees into the chest. And arms out into the surrender position. So inhale, pulling the knees in and squeezing them together. And exhale, making a circle around it. Inhale as you're pulling the knees back into the chest. Exhale, going around the other way. So glue the legs together. Inhale, pulling back in. Keeping the shoulders down. Exhale, making a circle around it. Inhale, pulling in, lifting the neck. Exhale, going around. Heavy on your tail. Inhale, pulling in. Exhale, going around the other way. Inhale, back to neutral. Or back to knees into the chest. Back to happy up. And on the exhale, put your feet down. So just taking the hands back up toward the ceiling. Deep breath, shoulders down. Exhale, tucking under, rolling up again. If you want to keep your hands down on the phone, or you can here, because we're going to do some single leg work. So inhaling here. Exhale, picking up one foot and reach it for the ceiling. We're going to inhale, hold it there. Exhale, roll down, just like you're doing a pelvic curl. Inhale, come all the way back to neutral, stretching that leg back towards your nose so we get your hands straight. Stretch. And exhale, tuck under and roll back up. Inhale, reaching that foot up toward the ceiling. Exhale, roll back down. Inhale back to neutral, stretching that hamstring. Shoulders down, exhale, tucking and rolling back up. And inhale, put that foot down. Center on your hips. And exhale, pick up the other leg and stretch it up to the ceiling. Inhale, hold it up there, stretching it. Exhale, roll down. Inhale back to neutral, try to leave the foot where it is and stick your tail back out to neutral. Exhale, tucking under, stretch it a little bit further. Reaching, rolling up. Inhale, stretch it. And exhale, rolling back down. Inhale back to neutral, stretching that hand. Shoulders down. Exhale, tucking and roll back up. And inhale, put that foot down and press the hips up. And exhale, rolling back in. Inhale, opening the arms out to the side. And exhale, bringing one knee and the other to tabletop, closing down the ribs. And inhale, tilting the knees to one side for tick-tock. Exhale, squeezing back across the center. And inhale, small tilt first. Over to the other side. Exhale, squeezing back through the center. Keeping the shoulders down. Inhale, tilt. Exhale, squeezing through. Shoulders. Keeping those armpits locked down into the ribs. Inhale, tilt. Exhale, squeezing through. Giggle and lengthen the neck every time. Inhale, tilt. Exhale, squeezing through. Follow your breath. Inhale, stretching, tilting over, holding the ribs back on the floor best you can. Exhale, pulling through one more time on each side. Inhale, tilt. Exhale, pull. Now pull back to center. Inhale, hold, pulling the shoulders down. And exhale, put down one foot, 2 foot. Inhale, take the feet away from each other. And exhale, take both knees in one direction. Go ahead, wiggle the ribs down. Check to make sure your hips are square. Drawing up the pelvic floor. Breathing into your hip flexor. Don't forget to lift the underbutt. Several more deep breaths. Try to make your breath slow, really, really slow. Keep pulling the belly up away from the legs. And always close the room a little bit more. Check your speed, checking yourself for a couple more breaths. On the next exhale, squeeze and slowly gently back to center. Square off and get a deep breath. Exhale, drawing in and taking the knees in the other direction. Closing down the ribs, squaring off the hips. Inhale, suck in. And exhale, squeezing in. Let all of your breath go. And then inhale for as long as you can. Keeping the belly drawn in tight. Feeling the chest expand. Just a few more breaths. Adjusting the inch square. Pulling up the to go a little tighter with every exhale. On the next exhale, coming back to center. Squaring off, straightening out, wiggling everything a little bit. Alright, a new rollover. Bring the elbows out to the side, turn the hip to one side. Drag the head back until you're looking out at eye level and center yourself on the ribs and the hips. A deep breath or two here. Working the shoulders down away from the ears, armpits away from the ears. On the next exhale, slowly, gently, thoroughly turn the head to the other side. Breath here. Centering, sucking in, squeezing in the belly. Sure your head is drawn back. On the next exhale, coming onto the tip of the nose into the flying position. Big breath in. And on the exhale, reaching out with the opposite arm. Staying centered. Inhale, equal weight on the both sides of the hips. Exhale, reaching up. Still have equal weight. Inhale, center. And exhale, stay centered. Inhale. Exhale, stay reaching out. Once more, each side like this. Exhale, reach. Looking straight down, pushing the end of the head straight back. Inhaling in. Reaching the leg bone. Sucking up the tummy away from the leg. Inhaling down. And exhale right there. And then we're going to inhale within the opposite arm and opposite leg. Exhale, bend the knee and pat yourself on the back. So you kick yourself in the seat and pat yourself on the back at the same time. Exhale, or inhale, straighten back out. And exhale, go down. Inhale to do the other side. Centering. Exhale, pat and kick. Tummy stays in. Inhale, straighten back out. And exhale down. Other side again. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bend. Keep yourself centered. Inhale, straighten back out. Exhale, down. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, bend. Inhale, sucking and straightening back out. And exhaling down. And then we go to the side. So we inhale, lift the opposite arm and opposite leg. And exhale, take the leg out to the side and the arm out to the side. In. Exhale, bring it back to center. Really squeeze that under butt. And inhale, come down. Exhale, lifting the other opposite. Inhale, take them out to the side. Exhale, squeeze them back to the center. And inhale, come down. Other side again. Exhale, lift. Inhale out to the side, keeping it, working the shoulder down. Exhale, squeeze back to center, pulling the tummy in. Inhale down. Exhale, other side, lift. Inhale out to the side. Exhale back to center. And inhale down. And exhale, dragging the hands under the shoulders. Inhale, pull the elbows into the side and down toward the hips. And on the exhale, pushing the head back and rolling gently through the cobra, tucking through the chest. And inhaling into child pose. Some deep breaths there. Go ahead and squeeze and release the glutes a few times. Work your way down into your child's pose. Drawing the belly in away from the legs. And feeling your breath move under the shoulder blades. For 2 more breaths. Keep crawling the fingers away from you and tucking the tail and sucking the belly up. Lengthening the back. On your next exhale, coming onto all fours. Inhale into turtle. And exhale into the cat. And inhale back into the turtle. Exhale into the cat. Now inhale into the cat. A little bit more. And exhale back to the turtle. Inhale in the turtle. And exhale back to the cat. And inhale in the cat. And exhale to a flat back. We're gonna take the knees out kind of wide. And bring the hands towards the center. We're gonna inhale, reaching up. So push into the shoulder that stays onto the core. So you're gonna twist here. Reach back, look at it. On the exhale, you're gonna dive your hand under the other and catch that shoulder. Try to put your ear on the floor. The other hand is just right in front of your face. Now use your glutes to try to push your head away from your shoulder here. That's your inhale. On the exhale, press into the hand that's right in front of your face and come back to the starting position. And then reaching up. Inhale, stretching up with the other hand. Work this bottom shoulder down. On the exhale, diving that hand under, you're coming onto your shoulder. Inhale, push with your glutes. Try to slide your head away from your shoulder. Exhale, press into the hand that's in front of your face. Coming back to the starting position. And inhale, lift that hand. Reaching, so use the hand that's on the floor, you're pushing back. On the exhale, diving under. Inhale, use your glutes, push your ear away from your shoulder. Make sure you're not looking down. Exhale, press into the hand, coming back to the starting position. And one more time, inhale, reaching up. That shoulder down. Exhale. Right under. Inhale, press with the hips to push the shoulder away from the ear till we stay in. And exhale, coming back onto all fours. Now we're going to put the feet together, or the knees together. Let's see. I think we should actually go back to all fours. Evenly spaced. And inhale, bring the knee up. So looking at that knee, we're going to inhale. On the exhale, the knee comes toward the back of the shoulder, the armpit toward the knee. And then inhale, we're looking for it on the other side. So pitching the armpit toward the foot on this side. Exhale, look at it. You're toward the ceiling. Inhale, look at it. The foot. You're toward the ceiling. Exhale here. Inhale there. Pitching. Exhale, use your giggle. Make sure armpit to giggle connection is working. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, squeeze. Make sure your head's not falling off. And inhale there. 2 more. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, squeeze over here. Stretch. Last one. Exhale here. Inhale, stretch. And exhale back to all fours. Inhale, picking up the other knee, looking at it, reaching that hair for the ceiling, with shoulders down. Exhale, knee toward the back of the armpit. Inhale, pinching, reaching the foot around behind you. Exhale, squeezing here. Inhale, squeezing there. Keep your fingers stretched out and some weight under the knuckles, not just the wrists. Inhale, stretch. Keep pressing the shoulders down. stretch. Squeeze. One more. Inhale, stretch. And squeeze. Inhale, stretch. And exhale. Knees down. And tuck under and roll up into the kneeling position. Hands forward. Knees right under the sit bones. Push the head back. And inhale, reaching back for the knee stretch. Pushing back the weight of the head. Exhale, squeezing forward. Inhale, pushing the head back. Exhale, squeeze forward. Two more. Inhale, reaching back. And exhale, squeezing forward. Last one, using the underbelly. Exhale, forward. Shoulders, let's do a couple shoulder rolls here before we go back down. Inhaling up, exhaling up. One more in this direction. Go the other way, shoulders back, up, forward, and down. Really pull the shoulders into the ears here. So a little self massage. Let's do a little arm work. So inhale, stretching. We're going to reach the sits bones out toward the heels. So extending the back and reaching the hands forward and stretching out the fingers. Low horsey, just like stage coach exercise. On the exhale, grab the rope, the imaginary rope, pull the elbows down and back, reach the heart up, tuck the tail, and squeeze. Low horsey. Inhale, reaching the sits bones back, reaching forward. Exhale, squeeze, press the pubic bone forward. Elbows back and heart and head up. Inhale, reaching. The bones go apart. Exhale, squeeze back together. Couple more. Inhale, stretch. Extend the extensors. And exhale, squeeze them back under. Couple more. Inhale, reach. And exhale, squeeze. Keep the ribs engaged. And exhale, pull. Last one, inhale, stretching, and exhale, squeezing, and inhale back onto the all fours. Hands together and knees together. Inhale, push the head back and the shoulders down. Exhaling to the side kneeling position. Inhale, reach the arm over the head. So when that happens, the bottom shoulder comes way down to length from letting go from head to foot. And exhale back to the starting position. Inhale, push the head back, shoulders down. Exhale, side position, keeping that shoulder down. Inhale, reach. Big, big rainbow stretch. And exhale back to the starting position. Inhale, push the head back. Exhale, twisting, turning to the other side, pushing that bottom armpit down. Inhale, reaching over, make sure. Push your head back. Make sure you're not looking down at all. If anything, you could lean the head back toward wild thing. And exhale down. Inhale, push the head back. Exhale, striking the toes on the other side. Be sure you're engaging the underbutt of the supporting leg. And pressing the shoulder down. Inhale, reaching over, pressing the head back just a little. And exhale back to the starting position. Once more on each side. Inhale, push the head back. Exhale, modified side plank. Inhale, reaching over, pressing the armpit down, pinching the legs. And exhale back to the starting position. Inhale, head back. Exhale, turn to the other side last time. Squeezing and loosening the armpit down. Inhale, reaching over. Lots and lots and lots of breath. And exhale back to the starting position. And let's see, probably time's flying. Let's go all the way back down and do some locust work. So on the tip of the nose, deep breath, and exhale, picking up the head and the hands, and then the legs. Inhale, flex the feet, kind of reach your ankle bones, the outside of the ankle bones out to the side. And then exhale, point your toes and squeeze your legs together, pull your bladder up a little bit higher. Inhale, reaching out, centering on the body. Exhale, squeezing in. Inhale, keep pushing the end of the head back. The collarbones forward, the shoulders down back. Exhale, squeeze the legs back together. You can almost do thumbs up. Kind of going for it because you're squeezing the armpits, trying to externally rotate the shoulders and reach the heart forward. One more time. Inhale, legs out. Exhale, squeezing the legs back together. Inhale, come down. Turn the head from side to side. Okay, hands back under the shoulders. Elbows down, toes tucked under, deep breath. And exhale, pressing, rolling through the toes. Tucking and pressing all the way down up. And then the knees, get the tail pointed up toward the ceiling. Walk your dog. Shoulders down the back. And check your giggle. We're going to tuck and roll to our plank. Palms. So make sure you got your knuckles there. Push the shoulders down. Just inhale, pick up one leg and flex the heel of the supporting leg. And exhale, come back up onto the ball with it. Inhale, put that one down. Pick up the other one. Exhale, pick up the other one. Inhale, flex and point. And inhale, put that one down. Exhale, picking up the other one. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale down one more time. Exhale, other leg. Inhale, flex. Exhale, point. Inhale down. Exhale, back to down dog. So shifting the weight from leg to leg. Work a little bit. And then we're gonna, on the next exhale, tucking and rolling all the way back down to cobra. Inhale, heart up, shoulders back, squeeze and loose. On the exhale, try to bend the knees and bring your toes toward the back of your head. I might be able to touch. Couple of breaths here, really working the shoulders down, the heart forward. Squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. Turn the head from side to side. Okay, let's go sideways for a little while. Turning over to the side, lying position. Stretching out nice and straight. Great, so we're going to do back up to the back of your mat just a little bit so we can do some good work. So we're going to pick up the leg. We're going to skip the side lifts tonight. So lifting the leg, put your hand down if you need to. On the exhale, knee goes into the floor and the foot tries to go toward the ceiling. So this is an internal rotation. And then reverse it. Inhale. So exhale, press it into the floor. Inhale, reverse. So that hip has got to kind of point towards the ground here. And reverse. Exhale, press. Inhale, squeeze. So should be working target area. Glute. Squeeze. Exhale, press it in. And inhale, stretch. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, stretch. Two more times. Squeezing tummy in. And stretch. Shoulder down. Making sure you're still looking ahead. Stretch it. Now come back onto the side. We're going to make circles. So inhale, going back and up. Exhaling around. Inhale back and up. Exhaling around. Inhale back, up, and around. So remember, the idea is you're still in the side body position. Last one in this direction. But make that leg long. So going forward. Exhale forward and up. Inhale as it goes around back. Exhale forward, up. Inhale, stretching back. Exhale, keeping the shoulder down. And around. One more time, forward, up, and around, and forward. Exhale, and inhale. We're going to stretch it back. We're actually going to do this side one, but we're gonna stretch it out, exhale, kick, go ahead and put it down, stretch the feet away from each other. Deep breaths. Bring the other arm over the top of your head and support the inner thigh while we're here. So on the exhale, picking up the bottom leg straight up. Inhale, press it down to the floor, get your hips square and straighter. Exhale, lift it. Inhale, press it into the floor, square up. Exhale, lift it again. Inhale, press it down. One last time. Exhale, lift and hold. Inhale, flex the bit. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, flex the bit. Exhale, bend the knee. Inhale, flex. And exhale, bend. Inhale, flex. Last one. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And like we're just gonna roll over onto the stomach into that lovely inner thigh stretch for just a second. We're not staying too long. Just get it. A gentle stretch here. Keep the innards pulled in. Before we go the other way. Deep breaths. Okay, and then exhale, go the other way, all the way back over into the T-stretch. Sucking up the waist and really reaching the arms away from each other. Try to come onto the end of the head. And make sure you're not dropping this hip. But go ahead and tuck the tail a little bit and then untuck it. You want to grab your foot if you can. Whew. Or not necessary. Just keep lifting the heart and cinching up the waist for about 3 or 4 more really deep breaths. Make sure you're good lifting. On your next exhale, bring yourself in back into a straight line. Come onto the elbow or to the arm. And shove it onto the other side. Back up on the mat so we can do the inner glute exercise. Squaring off. Shoulder down. Put your arm wherever you want it. Inhale, lifting the leg inside line position so the waist is not on the floor. Exhale, internal rotation, keep the belly in, knee into the floor, foot towards the ceiling. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, dive it in. Belly stays in. Make sure you're still looking out at eye level. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, squeeze it into the floor. Inhale, reach. And exhale, squeeze. Inhale, reach it out. Exhale, squeeze it into the floor. Inhale, stretch. You gotta really work that hip around, keeping it pulled around. Inhale, working. Exhale, squeeze it out. Inhale, a couple more, stretch. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, squeeze. And inhale, stretch and turn back into the sideline position. Make sure you're square. And we're going to make circles. So inhale, going back, and exhale, going forward. Inhale, back. Exhaling forward. Inhale, stretching around. Exhaling forward. Keeping your leg long and strong. Stretch it straight. And go the other way. Inhaling back and exhaling forward. Try not to move anything but the leg. And whatever you have to move to not flop over. Then inhale, stretching it back. Inhale, inhale back. Exhale, swing it forward. Inhale, stretch, stretch. Exhale, squeeze it forward. Reach, reach, and squeeze. And try to stay in your side body position. Squeeze, last one. Inhale, stretch, stretch, and squeeze, and lay it down right there. Reaching the legs away from each other. Make sure you're still in your side body position. Bring that other arm overhead. Square off best you can and reaching the head and the heart up. Bottom leg presses back behind you. And on the exhale, straight bottom leg lifts and pull your belly up higher out of your legs. Inhale, press that leg into the floor. Still stretching long through the spine. Exhale, lift it. Inhale, press it into the floor. Exhale, lift. Inhale, press it. Exhale, squeeze it. One more time. Inhale, press it down. Close the ribs. Exhale, lift it. Inhale, flex that foot. Hold the leg up there. Exhale, bend the knee. One more time. Inhale, straighten, flexing the foot. Exhale, bend the knee. Keep the heart up. Inhale, flex, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, bend. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, put it down. And let's slide the leg in front of us out. Arm out to the side. Into a little bit of an inner thigh stretch. We won't stay here long. So we do a little bit of a stretch there. Shoulders down. Ears in. Work your hips square. One more super slow deep breath. And on your next exhale, twisting back into our T position. Go ahead and tuck your tail and then untuck it. Make sure you're not tucking when you're stretching this IT band. We worked it pretty good. So make sure it stretches the IT band, not the SI joint. So if you're in a tuck, you're in danger of stretching the SI joint. We want to stretch the IT band. Grab your toe if you want to, but it is not required. You can grab your toe, you can bend your knee and still get a lot of stretch around that hip bone there. Close the ribs. Few more breaths. Make sure you're feeling the breath in your chest. Feeling the ribs rise and fall. Holding the tongue. On the next exhale, release it. Roll back onto the tummy. We're going to reach back and grab both feet. Squeeze the knees in line with the sits bones. Roll the shoulders back. Press the pubic bone in. And on the exhale, push your feet into your hands, pulling yourself up. Take a couple of breaths. Press center. And then come down. Turn the neck from side to side again. And then bringing the hands under the shoulders and working the shoulders down. Again, elbows in, toes under. Big deep breath. On the exhale, pressing the hip back, rolling through the over. Keep the shoulders down through the plank into down dog. And walking your dog up to your hands. Inhale, bend the knees. You bring your hands onto your knees or your ankles, wherever, but try to flatten out your back and work your sits bones up off your hamstrings. And straighten the knees and drop your head up. Keep the tummy in. Take a couple of deep breaths, letting gravity have your hair, your head, your shoulders. And then slowing down the breath, inhale, reaching the top of the head to the floor. And exhale, letting gravity have the whole spine, the face, eyeballs, everything. Inhale, reaching the top of the head to the floor, up your chin a little bit. Hold on to the tummy. Lengthen the whole spine. And then exhale, let it hang. For a couple more breaths. Exhale, start tucking the tail, drawing up the innards, rolling up, one vertebra at a time. Inhale, reach for the heavens. A big breath of life. And have a wonderful weekend. We'll see y'all next week.